on the call. Guys, once again, it's Greg G Money White. I'm super excited to be able to bring on some real special people. We're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about the mindset. We're going to be talking about how you can get paid right now to be able to be home and understand how to be able to put cash and money into your pocket, not for this time, but for all times. It's just for a time like this, guys, that we're going to share some exciting information. Right now, we're completely going through Zoom, so this way we can respect the coronavirus where people can be able to share digitally and understand the information. So I'm super excited, guys, to be able to have this on. I want to recognize our chairman on the call, Mr. Andre Campbell. I know we're going to have a very special, guest who's going to be coming up. And I'm going to be sharing some stuff, and I'm going to bring a few people on, as it relates to, what we're doing. So I want you to go ahead and just shout out where you're from, and, tell us, where you're from, where you're calling in from. And the reason that most of you guys are on this call is to understand the rule of money. Guys, there's some really, really important decisions that you have to make in life, and those decisions belong completely 100% to you. There's people that's on this call that made those decisions, and to be able to run and not sleep, to be able to go out and eat, move their feet, and understand and partner with people in the industry, guys, that we're going to be talking about tonight, that's helping people all over the globe in 120 different countries learn the skill to invest in themselves of making money. So I'm super, super excited, guys, just to be able to bring on some people. And, I'm going to be talking a little bit. I'm going to be sharing a little bit about what we do, how we do it, and how you can be completely new to this and make a lot of money. So real quick, I want to digress a little bit. And I want, if you're on this call tonight and you are a guest, I want you to go to our chat system and put a number 1 in the chat real quick. If you was invited by somebody to say, hey, you got to get on this call, go to our chat real quick and light it up. I want to give a very special welcome to a young gentleman I met at something that was called the Bubble Tea. Young gentleman that had a head on his shoulders, about 20 years old, him and his girlfriend, that just heard the information, man, and just saw that it made sense and made a decision to be able to change his financial freedom. Mr. Cal is on the line out of, if I'm correct, out of Miami Gardens, or either Hialeah, Miami Lakes. I want to welcome him to the call. Brand new person, saw the vision, understood the value, made a decision without any hesitation, and he did what successful people do, guys, is he made a decision very quickly. He didn't hesitate, so he's on his way, guys. I want to welcome that. So, guys, go ahead to our chat, light it up real quick. Put number 1 in the chat if you're brand new. If you're invited by somebody said DJ G Money White. Let's go. Andre Campbell, I got you, but I appreciate you, man. So I'm excited, guys, just to share tonight who I am. My name's Greg G Money White. I started this business, what you guys are going to hear tonight. If you're new, if you're not new, if you wasn't invited and you just joined our company, and if you're joining this call, and if you've been joining this call and you have not taken off tonight, I want you to sit back, relax, and get ready for a great ride. We got some good information that's going to be coming on. I joined this company about 3 years ago. And guys, I cannot tell you that people are like elevators. They'll take you up and they'll take you down. I got that from Angela Cruce. And the person that took me up in this industry is Mr. Andre Campbell, because when I couldn't see my way, guys, and understand what this was, he showed me that it was available, not that I understood it. So I want you to understand that if you're on this call tonight, we're going to be sharing this not for you to understand it tonight, but just to know that it's available for you for life. So if you want to be able to have something that's available, to be able to pave the way, to be able to make the crooked way straight, to be able to set you up for financial freedom, and also great relationships with people, we're going to be talking about money moves. We're going to be talking about the mindset. We're going to be talking about how people like Gilo Morgan joined this business, and for a time like this, if he was to look back, he'll be able to share with you guys, not knowing that 2 years ago when I brought him, when he was kicking against the pricks, and I said, Gilo Morgan, I got some information I got to share with you. And he said, Greg, call me back. I said, I'm not calling you back. You got to look at this. This is going to change your life. At the time, he didn't understand it. But 2 years later, he's able to look back and connect the dots in a time like this and say, Mr. White, I'm so grateful for you that you reached out and that you was able to spend your time and plant a seed to show me that this was available. I want to bring on Mr. Gilo Morgan, one of my good friends. I call him the mayor of Las Vegas. He got the S on his chest, and he's looking like, yo, I'm up. And I'm going to unmute you real quick, Mr. Andre Campbell, if you can unmute Gilo Morgan.
What's up, Greg? Thank you, Greg, so much for the call, man. I enjoy Money Mondays. Normally we have a meeting in Victorville, but due to what's going on in the world, we can't. So we're meeting online, and there's nothing better than being with leaders like Andre Campbell, Greg White, and the leader of leaders right here. Hold on one second. All right, people are blowing me up now. Lawrence Young, leader of leaders. Let me turn my phone around. Okay. At any rate, guys, you know what? We should have already thought about having an online business. And I started my online journey probably 4 years ago, and I'm so thankful that I did. And when Greg called me, I was like, nah, I'm good, man. But like he said, he was like, Gilo, you know, you have to understand how rich people make money, what people are doing to make money. And if you guys could just understand the amount of money on this call, I'm just going to leave it like that. It would blow your mind, because you would like, you know what, I want to be mentored. And the kind of mentorship that you want is the kind of mentors that are going to point you A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3. Not a mentor that says just get in the game and figure. There's nothing to figure out. What we want to do is be mentored step by step. And what you have here and what you're going to see tonight is a system. I'll borrow this from Andre Campbell. Save yourself some time, energy, and money. Save yourself some time, guys. What you're going to see tonight is a great system that will save yourself some time, energy, and money. There's money being made everywhere. Just because the economy is tanking, just because there are other things happening in our world, does not mean that we have to suffer. Does not mean that we have to be worried and stressed out. And I love the energy that I hear in Greg's voice. And that's because he understands what this is. And hopefully I'm capturing some of that same energy, man. He pushes me because I truly understand what it is, guys, to just have freedom. And that's what I love about this business. This business will lead you to freedom. This is an awesome opportunity. I don't want to say too much. And yeah, man, I was surprised when you brought me on. But as you can see, I'm sitting in my lab here, ready to look at how the world is moving. How the world is moving something called money. So at any rate, guys, I just want to throw it back to you, Greg, and thank you for having me on the call, guys. Please take this information seriously, not because of what's happening now, but because you should anyway. Have a job. Don't let a job be the only thing you have.
She kind of went a little mute on my call. Can you guys still hear me? Give me a thumbs up, D-Lo, if you can still hear me.
Yes, I still hear you, man.
Awesome. Hey, listen, man, guys. I want to just say, listen, if you're looking for the best, go with the man with the S on the chest, man. Gilo Morgan's out there leading the market in Las Vegas, Nevada. This guy's Superman. When I tell you guys he don't sleep, he believes in being able to reach out and become a farmer, just to be able to plant seeds and not try to convince, not try to twist people about what you're going to hear tonight, not try to sell anybody, but to tell the truth, to show and share information that was shared with him. And this is how we do it in this company, guys. I want to go ahead real quick because we're going to be sharing some information. We got some real important guests to bring on. I want to bring on, before I bring on a very, someone that's really, really close to Gilo, I want to bring on a gentleman, that I had an opportunity to meet through one of my leaders here in South Florida. His name is Jeff. This gentleman is on fire, guys. He started his business about in August. He gets it. He didn't wait around. He didn't sleep around. He didn't feel like nobody abandoned him. He took advantage of the timing, guys. And I want to tell you something, man. He went out and understood what this was, started making money, and now he's ready to be able to just blaze this thing. And he understands that, hey, he should have, this is something he could have did in the beginning. But, guys, I want to bring this guy on right now. His name's Jeff. Had a chance to meet him. Great mindset, great leader. And, I mean, this guy's completely on fire. Andre, I want to see if you can unmute Jeff real quick. I think you might be able to Jeff Mama. I don't know if that's Jeff. Jeff, are you on the call tonight?
Yes, I'm on a call. Yeah, it is Jeff Mama. It is.
Jeff Mama. Jeff, listen, man. I'm so excited to bring you on for what you're getting ready to do, for what you've already done, for the time that you put in. And one of the things I respect about you, Jeff, is that you made a commitment. And you said to yourself that you were going to commit and you wasn't going to quit, regardless of the ups and downs, regardless of what you didn't know, that you knew that it wasn't what you didn't know that was going to stop you from knowing what you can know. So you kept going. I respect you for that, my brother. I know you're going to lead a great team. I want to bring you on real quick, share with the team, share with the people about, this awesome company, I Am Master Academy, on, why you got started and, what this means to you. Just real briefly, 1 to 2 minutes of your time. And we got a few more people, and I'm excited to hear from you tonight.
Yes, I joined in August 2019, and one of the reasons why I joined, because I saw the power of the company and also of Forex. So when I first started, I just mainly focused on Forex in the beginning and try to learn the craft. So I've always read and stay up on education and listen to a lot of educators. My schedule, as far as I wake up at 2:30 in the morning. Trade the mornings, 3 o'clock all the way to 9:30, and just constantly looking for information. And then once I got comfortable with trading, then I was like, you know what, Calvin speaking to Calvin, going back and forth, and also with speaking with you, Greg, and realizing, you know what, with how powerful thing is, is it fair just to keep it all to myself, the information to myself? You definitely have to share it because it can absolutely change lives. You can also, help the community, help wealth, generational wealth. So now with you guys steering me into focusing on building, which is one of the things that I'm definitely dedicated to do, and constantly always learning and educating myself. It's just all about giving that people the opportunity to be financially free, and that's what I dedicate, and that's what I want to do.
Wow. Hey, Jeff, listen, man, thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your vision, your value that you see in this company, Mr. Christopher Terry. And thank you for your direction, man. And whatever that you're going to be doing, we're 100% behind you. No income claims, as far as, we know that past profits don't, dictate what we're going to make in the future. But really quick, man, what would you say, like as it relates to your trading days, how much time do you spend? And what would you say? You don't have to really say a figure, but, if you want to dress it up a little bit on how comfortable you are in a day with the less time with trading and what you might, accomplish in the day.
As far as my trading style, I'm more of a patience trader. So I probably range from about 7 to 8 trades a day. And
okay.
my range as far as on a daily basis, as far as profit wise, ranges from 500 to 1,000 a day.
No income claims. That means that even though you make that today, that doesn't mean you're going to make it tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. That doesn't mean you're going to make it tomorrow. It doesn't mean you're going to make it tomorrow. But it's just, it's just, I'm becoming
using the products, the products and services that we're going to share tonight. Absolutely. Is what helped you to get to this point.
Absolutely.
Last but not least, and I'm going to bring on a special woman out of Boston that matriculated here to Davie, Florida. That's very near and dear to my heart, real quick, because she has a very special place. But how many hours would you say you spend, and just learning this thing to be able to copy and paste and take advantage of it? How much time would you say you spend, just to make that kind of money in a day?
Be honest with you, it's all day. I take advantage of I take advantage of the resources and the calls.
Okay. So you work it like you treat it like a business and you work it like a job.
Absolutely.
But it pays you more than a daily job would ever pay you.
Oh, 100%.
Jeff, listen, I want to thank you for the call, but I look forward to working with you. Make sure you're going to be hearing from Andre Campbell tonight. We're going to be working closely with you in our Chairman 50. We're going to be able to get you to the next level, man. I appreciate you so much. I want to bring on real quick another young lady, like I said, that I have a little bit, and I'm going to share a few things. I'm going to bring on Mr. Campbell. I want to see if we got Stell Roberts. Are you on the call tonight, Stell Roberts, out of Boston, Massachusetts?
Good evening, everyone. I am truly blessed and grateful to be a part of this organization. This organization changes my life, and I know it's changed a lot of thousands of people's lives. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak and share a little bit about my journey. One of the just to name a few of the things that I'm truly grateful for is like the leadership from both you and Andre and everyone that are chairman, and encouraging everyone, the support that goes into building your team, motivating the mental, the book reading groups. Like there's just so many ways that this organization gives you a community to really develop yourself financially, spiritually, emotionally, and more. So that's one of the biggest things. Your soul, your spirit, your bank account gets fed. So, I really, really appreciate that. This opportunity is the opportunity that you've seen, that Jim Rohn talked about, that the Rockefellers talked about, that Warren Buffett talked about. And so, we're in a perfect place, not even just because of what's going on. This organization teaches you a skill that is going to help you for life and create legacy. And I truly, truly appreciate the daily like leadership. You guys lead by example. The trades, the text messages, the calls, the fact that you're willing to get on a 3-way call just to help everyone in your team individually grow. So your time, I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate what IML has done for me in my life. I shared a little bit of this with Andre, and I'm gonna just share this, and then we'll leave. Like, and a little bit with you, Greg. Like, I was supposed to have been working this week, and I literally told them that, you know what, I have this other opportunity that we're gonna cut back my hours and do all these things, and I was like, you know, I'd rather sit at home. I found more value educating myself and making money from home more than what I would have made giving my time to somebody else at a, you know, technically 9 to 5 or whatever it is they wanted me to do. So I appreciate that, you know, that peace of mind that this opportunity gives me. So thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, listen, I want to thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got Andre, you know, I just want to tell you're an amazing person, guys. Just get ready for the next level. We're going to take this all the way to the top, and there's a lot of room that's been made. You know, our guests are going to make room. So, Andre Campbell, you know, I just want to bring one person that I'll share a little bit, and I'll bring you on. You know, I'm excited about this call tonight. You know what we're doing. Real quick, before I want to see, I got another person I want to bring on. I hope she has a phone on before I bring on a person. I save the best for last before I bring Mr. Campbell on, and you know, just share, you know, what we're doing with these charts so you guys can see how to make money. And then you'll hear from something excited. I want to see if we got Tamara Minto on. You know, she's an amazing team that's being led, you know, by the Cruise Saints. So that's definitely, I've seen some of her presentation. Amazing person out of New York, you know, lives here in South Florida. But I want to see if Tamara, if you can unmute her real quick, Andre, if she's anywhere by a phone. Miss Minto, are you available right now? I don't know if she's on, but if she's not, Tamara, can you hear? If you can unmute your mic.
She's unmuted.
Okay, Tamara, can you hear us?
She may be tied up though.
No problem, no problem. We'll go ahead and mute her because now I saved the best for last. I want to bring in a lady out of California, man. I've had the opportunity to just share smiles and giggles with, super pumped up. She's coachable, she's humble, she's completely open, and she's not new to following leadership, you know, under the leadership of Mr. Gilo Morgan. And I've had the opportunity to just, you know, share a few things on how to build your business and understand the trading. And she's lighting up. She's a beautiful person, an angel that's sent from heaven. And I want to see if Miss Candace Snow, you guys can see her picture. She just hit a rank in our company of Platinum 600. And what that means, you guys would understand it later, is just that our company gave a chance of marketing dollars that we allocate, you know, instead of TV commercials and billboard.
Uh-oh, where'd he go? Are you guys listening to me?
We are.
Where did that? Oh, Greg just disappeared. Well, okay. I didn't know you're listening to me. Greg, thank you. And I just want to say thank you to you guys. Amazing. This has been an amazing ride. It has been fun. It has been challenging. It has been exciting. And I think about the future, and I think about what's coming, and I think about being chairman. Super excited about that. And Gilo, I just want to say thank you to you, because you have definitely been the force behind what's going on with me and my son, because my son is also involved in this, and he is Nehemiah. He's 17 years old. So I just wanted to say thank you to Andre also, and Greg. Greg has been, you crack me up. You're so fun. You're so funny because you call me, you talk to me, you've been a part of this ride with myself and Neo since the beginning. And you have been pushing and encouraging and inspiring. I'm really thankful for the faith that you all have in the Lord, and not only in that, but even in me. Like, you guys have faith in me that I can do it. You can do this, Candace. And I did need to hear that. I've been through a lot in my life. There's a lot of challenges that I have, a lot of things I've had to overcome. And so it's been a lot of just trying to push myself forward to believe, hey, this is the real thing. This is real, and this is good. Because at first it scared me. But it has been amazing. The family unit is created even through all these Zoom calls, phone calls, and everything. I know that a lot of my team is on the call right now, and I just want to say hi to everybody. And thank you, Andre. You've been amazing. When we started having our meetings out here in California with Gilo, I was sad because like, oh no, I'm going to miss Andre. I don't want to miss Andre. I got to see everything he does. So I love getting on with the educators. I love getting on with Rainey. She has been fantastic. The support that you guys have in this business, I am Academy Forex, everything, the support is just phenomenal. And I know I'm going to be a chairman. I'm claiming it and I'm stating it right now. I will be a chairman, and you know, my goal is October. Just saying, and putting it out there. I would love to be a chairman by October. So God bless you all. And you know what? Go for it. Give it all you got, and believe, because it's all there. It's a beautiful thing. It's an amazing promise that, you know, it will be fulfilled. This business is awesome, and it has been very fulfilling in my life. And like I say, I'm super thankful. And my son also, he loves it too. So thank you so much. And thank you, Andre, Gilo, and Greg. You guys have been great. And Rainey, I love you, Rainey. She's been awesome. Thank you, guys.
How the money is made. If I didn't bring up at least one more person, but I will recognize KJ, I see on the line, Pam Stevenson on the line. You know, I see other people that's on the line right now, you know, that's in the business, that's literally lighting it up. You know, Calvin, I know you can't jump on. You got to, you know, tend some things, but I want to give a shout out to Calvin Shalimar. Sean Richardson, congratulations. I know, you know, we have people that's on this line, but I want to bring on Remy, and then I'll show you guys a little bit of money, what Andre Campbell does, and we're going to have our special guests come on. And guys, just make a decision tonight. You know, if you want to make money, it doesn't mean you have to know everything to do everything. You just need to know the right people. And if you get out of your way, you can be able to go on your way. That's all I can say. So I want to bring on Remy Martin, somebody that's near and dear to my heart. I would be remiss if I left Remy Martin out. She's killing it out there, leading a heck of a team. Miss Remy Martin, are you on the call tonight? Andre Campbell, if you can unmute Remy. Let's see if we got Remy. Remy, are you there?
Hey, Greg.
Yes. Is that call?
Greg, it's Johnny O.
Johnny
hey,
O
hey,
in the building. Man? What's going on?
Rainey is in the middle of helping somebody getting signed up, and you know how that is. I'm over here in Washington with her and her family, and you know, burn the boats, just like Candace's story. You know, I was given the option to take a 30-day leave of absence from work, and I did. And I decided to come to Washington and burn the boats, take the island. That's what we're doing.
Woo!
How you doing, bro?
Brother, man, listen, man, you just brought a chill and a thrill in my heart, man, just to hear your voice, Johnny. You don't understand. You are the person that got that market started because of your obedience, because of your desire, your passion, and your posture to be able to share this with Remy. Johnny, I love you, man. Thank you for being on the call, man. I know these 30 days are going to be amazing. This is going to be your shot, your chance to be able to take your business to the next level and to be able to plant as many seeds. Johnny, you're incredible. You and Remy, you guys are killing the market, man. Thank you for being on tonight. I know you guys are signing people up. Johnny, keep doing what you're doing, man. Is there one thing that you could say to everybody? We got about 50 to 60 people on the call. What would you say to our new guests, to the new people, and to some of the guests on the line? One thing you would say as it relates to this business.
Hey, first off, Greg, Andre, two incredible hard-working individuals that have really stepped up in so many ways for all of us. And, you know, everybody, I want to touch on what Gilo said earlier about, you know, we have a tool, we have a skill set that everybody needs. And, you know, Rainey said something, in fact, here she comes right now. Rainey, what was that phrase that you used? It's not a necessity, but
yeah, it is a necessity.
It's a necessity now. Before it was just an option, you know, to get a plan B. And today we have the tool that, you know, everybody is afraid. There's a lot of fear in the world today, and everybody's afraid. And how you doing? Everybody's afraid. And Remy, come sit right here.
I know we have short on time.
And then I got Ramey's husband sitting right on the other side of me. But there's fear all over the world. And we have a tool that allows us to fight through it, to be strong, even though there's so much fear. We don't know what's going to happen. But because of what we do have with I Am Academy, we are literally in a position to assist and help everybody get through this crisis.
Wow. Johnny, man, you just hit the nail on the head, man. You just hit the nail on the head. So we got what it takes to be able to help as many, like Andre Campbell said, earn plenty, man. So let's go to work. Have no fear. We're in $1 billion company that's started by Christopher Terry. You guys are going to hear more from Mr. Lawrence. Our special guest is on the line. But listen, I'm going to let you guys take me out back and hang me on the rack because I said this was going to be the last person. But listen, man, I got two other people that I see on the line, man, and I'm going to bring up one first and I'm going to bring up the other one last. And then I'm going to show you the money, and we're going to bring on Mr. Campbell. I'm super excited about this call. But I see a guy that's on the line, man, I had a chance to speak to. This guy followed my cousin, Justin Owens. This guy literally has been following him, and we had a chance to speak. This guy's come in here and literally, set it on fire and was super pumped up. Mr. Eric Davis, I know you're on the line. I just want to bring you on. You just hit Platinum 150. You're on your way to chairman. You get it. You understand it. You see the vision, and you see the value, man. I'm going to bring you on. I'll be remiss. Eric Davis in the building, a seasoned veteran that sees the opportunity, and I'm going to bring on Teddy Lokes, and then I'll share some information with Eric Davis. I want to have you speak real quick. Thank you so much, Johnny O. Eric Davis, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks
Man,
for the
look,
shout out, man.
No doubt, man. Hey, listen, I'm doing incredible, man. If it got any better, I'll get scared. And all I can tell you, man, when I saw your face and I saw your name, Eric Davis, I got super excited. Everybody else has been on this call. I want to shout out to Grusher, too. But, Eric, I'm going to let you just say a few things. You're trailblazing. You're following Teddy, man. Somebody that's done astronomical things in this business. But, man, take it away, bro. I don't want to say anything else. Welcome to this call. Welcome to this industry. Do what you do best, brother. Say a few words as it relates to this business.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Well, I'm fairly new to it, It's been thanks to Teddy and Teddy LeCoux. He brought me in to the company, man, and he tried to tell me about it about a year ago, and I was just like, no, it's not. I ain't looking forward to doing that right now. So, long story short, fast forward to now. He hit like about $6,000. He hit about $6,000, and I was just like, hold on, what? I was like, you hit $6,000 off $1, and I was like, hold on. I was like, let me get on. Like, put me in. So, long story short, he broke it down to me, and he introduced me to Andre Campbell, incredible dude, and after that, it was like nothing else to be said, man. I was just like, oh, I'm in, put me in, And then once I got in, I basically just followed the steps that they showed me, and it went from there. I signed up what? What is it? 1, 2, 3. I'm at the platinum. I think was it one?
Platinum 150. 150,
yeah, platinum 150.
On your way to platinum 600 with a team of 12, and I'll see you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. So like I'm still new at it, man. I'm still learning. It's new and it's easy, man. All you got to do is just stay focused, man, and stay positive. Like that's all I can say. Anybody that's new, man, just stay focused, stay positive. Everybody ain't gonna sign up. Everybody ain't gonna. They gonna see this and be like, nah, man, no, but don't let that deter you from from your goals. So just set goals. I got a board. I set goals, man. I got a 30-day goal, and my goal basically is to get the chairman too. Like I need to get to that chairman. I'm on a mission right now. And,
well, hey Teddy, I'm gonna say this to you, Eric. I always tell people this, man. I got a chance to talk to you, man, and you know who my cousin is, and I was excited to see that you followed Justin. My first cousin. Justin hit Chairman 100. You'll be there. We'll all be there. And listen, I'll tell you like I tell everybody, if you stick around, you'll stay around. So just commit and don't quit. Don't go anywhere, and know that this investment is for your financial freedom and personal development, man. We appreciate you being on. I'll bring on Teddy real quick. No doubt, brother. No doubt. I'll bring Teddy on, and then we'll show something to Andre Campbell. Let's get ready to take it away and bring on our special guest tonight. Mr. Teddy, are you on the line tonight? Can you unmute him real quick, Andre?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hello in the building.
What's good, family? What's good?
Man, I'm gonna call you Floyd Money Mayweather, man. You.
I'm undefeated. Yeah. So, let me see. Yeah, man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Teddy. We can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So first and foremost, I definitely want to give it back to Eric because he is killing it. You know what I mean? He is killing it in a major way. You know what I mean? And I just love it because it's in my mind, it's a competitive competition. The harder he goes, is the harder I gotta go. He gets two more people on. I gotta get two more people on. You know, and you know he just keeps me fired up in a major way.
Two more people on. We need to get three more.
Yeah,
people
he gets two more people on. We need to get
we need to hustle harder and be the example.
For real, you know. But I definitely gotta say that this has been a blessing to my family and I. How we're able to get back to the community. How we're able to teach my 11-year-old daughter how to trade as well. Yo, this is a blessing. This is a blessing as a whole. I'm so grateful for my mentors, James Harden, Andre Campbell, G Money, Gilo Morgan. You guys have been phenomenal to me and my wife, teaching us how to move forward in this system. Like, this system is an amazing system if you follow it. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm just grateful for you guys. Kiki and I are both grateful for.
Yes, we are. And big shout outs to Andre Campbell with the cmprofits.com. He don't play with that site, man, because everything is on there. He shoots you back there for a reason. All your answers can be there, and if they're not there, check with your sponsor, and everything else is laid out for you. You just follow the blueprint. You know, it's there for you. I mean, that's how we did it. I mean, that's what we're doing, and we're teaching that within our team. And instead of us trying to guesswork everything, we just got to go back to the basics and then work it out. You know, this is all about, our product is really education. And then you get to earn while you learn. So at this point, I mean, I don't see why you can't copy paste profit and use that while you learn in the process.
Facts.
Woo.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
Fact. Hey, listen, all I can say with that being said is Kiki, are you with me? Are you riding? Come on, let's get it. Let's go.
I'm riding all the way to chairman, baby. All the way to
G-Money.
chairwoman.
Baby, let's go. Let's go. Listen, guys, you heard the last word that Kiki just mentioned. Copy, paste, profit. I'm going to show you one thing, but I want everybody that's on this call, if you're new, if you just signed up, if you haven't signed up, but are you on this call for a purpose to learn the skill of what this is all about, how people are making money, some of the testimonies that you heard tonight, and the special guests that we're going to be bringing up. Guys, go to your chat real quick, and I want you to put a 7 in the chat if you want me to show you how simple and easy the least road of resistance on how you can make $100 to $1,000 a day from your phone, from your home. You can make it part-time. You can make it all the time, all through the day. If you guys really want to see that tonight, go to your chats real quick, light it up, and put a number 7. And I'm just going to show you to where you don't have to wreck your brain. You don't have to go insane. You don't have to figure it out. It's already been worked out. You don't have to spend the time. They've already spent the time. And we're going to show you how to get a dime and make it turn to $1. This is Greg G. Money White. I'm super excited. And I'm going to show you guys real quick and share my screen. Thank you for everybody that shared tonight, guys. Guys, 2020, we're on the roll. Leadership, membership. If you want leadership, if you want mentorship, after the night, get a membership. And we're going to be able to take you to the promised land, the yellow brick road. Thank you, guys. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to share my screen and just show you real quick. Andre Campbell, give me a thumbs up if you can see my Telegram real quick. If you can see my Telegram. Guys, this company, and you're going to hear some information, this company is so exciting that we have put together a simple way where people that you've seen on this call tonight who have took 2 to 3 years to learn what you will take time to learn, but they've shortened the time span. And what they've decided to do to be able to keep you inspired, to keep you inspired, to keep you wired, to keep you going so you don't quit on yourself. And they decide to say, you know what? Before you get to where you need to be, we're going to let you copy where we're at because we knew what it takes to get there. And that's the blessing of the technology. That's the blessing of being able to have access to information that's available. So I'm going to show you real quick what I do. I'm going to show you real quick what the leaders online do, what a lot of people do because they're so brand new and they just want to make money. So if you guys want to make money, put a number 8 in the chat. If you just want to make money, just put a number 8 in the chat. I'm not talking about if you just want to learn. If you really just want to make money as you go along, put a number 8 in the chat. And I'm going to show you something that's real simple. As I click on this Telegram, you guys are looking at my Telegram. It is a message system. And one of the things that I follow, that I subscribe to, is I know it takes money to make money. So I literally have signed up what you guys are going to see with this company that made sense for the price that you're going to hear, for the information and what's available. And this particular group that's called Web Analyzer, formerly known as the Vibrato, is my #1 go-to, guys. When I click on this, I'm going to show you something. There's messages that come out here, guys. And when these messages come out, they make a certain noise on my phone, whatever I want it to sound like, because I need to understand that it is a money call. So when I hear this call from the Web Analyzer, you can see the last message was at 9:02 p.m. But I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm going to log into, I'm going to click this link. This is something that I subscribe to that's all embedded in one place, one space. So I don't have to be all over the world with instant. I don't have to be everywhere on YouTube, like jumping and no, everything is in one place, guys, right here. I am logged into the system. It automatically logged me in with my credentials. There's a button that says trade ideas, guys. Yours truly that's going to be coming on, Mr. Andre Campbell. This guy's incredible. Just imagine being connected to a person that's doing all the work for you. So I'm going to scroll down here real quick and show you, some things. This is something on Bitcoin, okay? You guys see this right here. Let me see if I can go here. I'm going to go a little bit. Let's see. Andre, okay, guys, listen. This at the bottom, if you can see this at the bottom that I just highlighted, put number 3 in the chat for me. If you can see what I just highlighted at the bottom from Mr. Andre Campbell, what this means, write it down. Take a picture, record what I'm about to say. What this means is this gentleman was up all type of nights, all type of times of the night, and he was analyzing, looking at this chart that you guys don't even understand what it is yet because you have to go through some stuff to get some stuff. But he did the work. And because of your membership and because you're connected, you have access to his ideas. He said, I'm thinking about a buy on the SPX 500 around 2351 on time frame 100. And if you guys looked at that, it'll give you some take profits. However, if you want to scroll up here, after that message went out and it goes to your Telegram, the next message that came out from this guy is told you an update about his idea that he gave you. Literally, he told you what to do and where to come out at and where to protect your money. All you need to do is follow the leader. That's an adult game that we play called Follow the Leader, and it's a great game called Copycat. SPX buy trade TP1. That means that was a take profit area, and it hit about 250 pips in profit. This was last week on Thursday, guys. And if you guys scroll up here, the same thing, the next update that he gave, it climbed up to 500 pips. What that means simply is that if you had 10 cents on the market, you would have made $500. If you had $1, which is a standard lot, you would have made $5,000. If you had 1 penny, you would have made $50. Is that pretty cool, guys? For you to just be able to copy something with a penny, dime, or dollar and make that amount without doing the work while you're trying to learn? Come on, somebody light up the chat. Put a number 3 if that's cool. If that's cool to not have to do the work and get paid, put a number 3 in the chat. If this makes sense, if it has value, put a number 3 in the chat. Everybody that's on this call should be on the phone telling somebody to get on this next call to be able to look at some incredible information that's going to be able to set them free. This is the last call. This one came out to over 900 pips, ladies and gentlemen, when it ended up for the rest of what he called. That means that you would have made $9,000, $900 and $90 just off of a humbug of copying somebody. It gets better. And I'm going to bring on this gentleman, guys. Super excited. I hope I don't overcook the grits. But right here, you can see that he gave another trade on Monday. What's the day, guys? Somebody tell me what the day is. The day Monday, 23rd? If it's Monday the 23rd, somebody put it before in the chat. If it's Monday the 23rd, today, somebody put a number 4 in the chat and tell me where we at. That's right, Monday. I'm thinking about a sale on Bitcoin around 5,800. Literally, let me tell you what this means. He gave you a TP for 57. That's where you come out at. 5700 is where you set it and forget it. You don't have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? And jock it. You don't have to jock it and watch it. You set it and forget it. He's telling you where to come out at. TP2, TP3. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Those were the notes. Let's look at the updates right here. These are the updates. I'm thinking about the buying of Bitcoin. So you made profit on this one because it hit the little profit for about like 70 pips. But then he saw that the market was turning over. Okay, you can see you made 70 pips before the market was turning around on Bitcoin. Okay, and he gave another. I'm thinking about a buy. So he said, finish the sale, take your money, and we're going the other way, ladies and gentlemen. He told you your take profit was 67, 67. You take profit 62. I know people like DAP made money. I don't know if DAP is on the call tonight, but you know, DAP Dunbar, I don't know, Andre, you can look and see if DAP is on the call. But people like DAP jumped on this call and made money. I made money. But ladies and gentlemen, here's the updates. After the call was given on the buy, here's an update for the idea that was today. Bitcoin, take profit hit. Let's go up here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The other update on the Bitcoin, take profit 2 hit. We're approximately 250 pips in profit. When it ended up, guys, ladies and gentlemen, between the 70 to 250, take profit 3 hit, there was a little bit over 350 points plus 70. You do the math. Is that easy money or what? And we have other people that give their ideas like Randy Webb, Legacy Worldwide. Guys, just spend my time. I hope I didn't overcook the grits. I want to bring on a person I got so much respect for. Someone that literally took me by the hand and walked me through this like I was 2 years old. When I didn't see my way through, this guy literally connected, and his assignment was assigned to me to be able to walk me through because he saw in me what I didn't see in myself, and he put up with all the stuff he didn't pull up. And I want to bring on someone I got a lot of respect for that's put this together, that's responsible for this team, and it's going to Chairman 25, where the company is going to be helping him because he helped us. Mr. Andre Campbell, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, first and foremost, everybody, put a 7 in the chat for Mr. Greg G. Money White. Awesome presentation, awesome leader, brother. I want to thank you for everything you're doing, all the people you're helping. Many of the people on this call are because of you, because you know what? Almost 3 years ago, you partnered with me. We made a decision to go after our goals and dreams. It's been an amazing run. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super, super excited to be here tonight. My name is Andre Campbell, speaking out of beautiful South Florida. I want to welcome all of our chairman leaders, platinum leaders, customers, everyone who gave a testimony tonight, everyone who's on this call. It does not matter if you're new or if you're even watching this recording. What I want to say is this: success loves preparation. I'm going to repeat that. Success loves preparation. What we've been doing, something like Candace touched on, Johnny touched on, Stella touched on, we've been preparing ourselves for a time like this. Very quickly, back in 2008, I was a co-owner of a mortgage company, and I went through the economic downturn. We were doing great, and all of a sudden, boom, everything was over, the financial collapse. That taught me a valuable lesson, and the lesson was this, right? Do not allow my income for myself and my family to depend on any one person, any one company, or even any one country's economy. That's why when I got the call from the gentleman I'm about to bring on tonight, and he said, Andre, listen, I found a way to make money like the banks. I was open. We saw the information that made sense, and we took off running. I want to congratulate everyone on this call because you know what? You made a decision to learn what the banks are doing, the insurance companies, the billion-dollar hedge funds. Now, I'm going to be very quick, right? What I want you to understand, this website, cmprofits.com, C like cash, M like money, the word profits with an S plural, cmprofits.com. I want you to understand that information is the new wealth. Information is the new wealth. Right now, unfortunately, you know, our thoughts and prayers go out to anyone who's been affected by what's happening throughout the world with the global pandemic. But once again, we have great news that even after this passes, you know what, we're still going to be helping many learn how to earn plenty. What you want to do, if you're new, you should have already heard enough information to get back with a person who shared this with you and say, listen, I don't understand everything like I didn't, like Greg didn't, like Teddy didn't, but you know what, we got started. Get started, make a decision. On this site, this first video is in English. It's going to explain in a very few minutes, short minutes amount of time, what this is all about. Here it's in Spanish. It's also in French. And very simply, ladies and gentlemen, this couple right here, my friend and business partner, Mr. Christopher Terry, over 25 years ago, he and his wife, Isa Del Torre, they made a decision to take this same information and they wanted a League of Legacy to begin changing lives. They've gone on to make ton of money, got money out of the way. They used to charge $10,000, $15,000 just for people to get this information on a weekend event. But guess what? They came up with the idea to create the I Am Master Academy. What is this? Very simple. We're dealing and navigating in $1 trillion a day markets. Today, Money Mondays, it's Money Mondays. This one market, foreign exchange, Forex, what is that, Andre? Watch the video. It's going to explain to you. This market did over $6 trillion today. Over $6 trillion. That gives all of us the opportunity to get in and get a little bit of this big, huge market. This is the world's money supply. It's the only market that has never, ever crashed. So you know what? We're not building our foundation on sinking sand. This is solid. This market, once again, has never crashed. It's the world's money supply. It's the largest financial market on the entire planet. It doesn't matter if you're in Russia, Japan, New Zealand, America, you know, Scotland. Every country has what? Currency. Now, this is what we're going to do, right? We have a system. We're going to put you in this system, and you're going to go through an academy. You're going to learn the basics, learn the fundamentals, learn the terminology, right? While you're going through this academy, we also have live 7 days a week, men and women, over 100 of them, who are going to educate you, hold your hand, walk you through. It's interactive, 7 days a week, multiple languages. And guess what? You can access this on a phone, a tablet, or computer. Once again, as Greg said, we're utilizing the technology. Do you all realize smartphones only came out in 2007? That's been it. But today, we're showing people how to turn their phones into ATMs. Now, to get started, it's very, very simple. We have something called the Elite Starter Pack. Only $325 one time, no monthly contract. If you wanted to cancel for any reason, you can if this doesn't work for you. And guess what? There's a 7-day money back guarantee. What do you get? You get everything. All the education, all the tools, all the apps, all the scanners, everything you need to go from zero to hero and begin your journey of success. Now, if you say, Andre, for whatever reason right now, I don't have $325. No problem. I used to be in the same boat. But guess what? We know that right now, 4 out of 10 Americans do not have $500 cash for an emergency. That means whatever they've been doing is not working. So you know what? We have a Platinum Starter Pack, only $235. This gives you the basics to what? To get started. The key thing is to get started. Now, these packages have a monthly commitment to them. They're not a bill. They're an investment in your education. Get back with the person who shared this with you, and they'll tell you what that is. But guess what? It gets even gooder and gooder. You can get everything for free. 2 and it's free. Very simple. What that means, when I saw this information, my sponsor told me, hey, Andre, if you know 2 other people who you'd also like to help, share this information with, and guess what? They can be in over 100 countries. This is global. We're doing it all around the world. This is a big, big deal. And you know what? I did that. I had that in the same day. I picked up the phone, called people like Greg G. Money White, you know, Yvette McCrae, and just got the word out. Ahmed Jamil all the way over in the UK, and they began sharing it, and it became free. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, everything I just went over very briefly only has to do with you coming in, learning what I believe is the #1 income skill set in the entire world. Why? Because you don't need a boss, no traffic, no problem. All you need is the ability to learn, a phone, a tablet, and computer. That is it. It gets even gooder, right? The company does not spend any money on print ads, TV ads, commercials. They say this, Andre, if you and Greg White, you know, Johnny O, Gilo Morgan, Teddy, if you guys share this information and help other people learn the skill set that you've learned, right? The company says this, they're going to pay us anywhere from $150. This is additional money, extra money, as Greg G. White says, extra from $150 a month all the way to $500,000 a month. Now, I'm not going to go through this. Once again, the videos are on there. I want you to understand this. This is a blueprint to add additional income for your household, for your family. Andre, why would I want to do this? This company right now is a multi-million-dollar company. We have about 100,000 customers throughout the world. We're growing to a billion-dollar company. This income, even when I'm not trading, because I took the time to pick up the phone to share this information, The company is paying me every single week additional income, whether I'm trading, sleeping, working out at the beach, at the mall, at the spa, it does not matter. You know what? And this income begins to outgrow you and outpace you. Why? We found the best way in life to help ourselves is by helping other people. Now, this is what I want you to understand. The gentleman I'm about to bring on right now, this is someone I got a ton of respect for. This gentleman, he's like a guru in this industry. Why? He's put in the work, he's put in the time, he's put in the years, and he's helped people all over the world understand this industry. Understand that you don't have to sit in a cubicle for the rest of your life. Understand that you can have more options in life if you're humble and coachable and open to learn new information. Him and his wife right now, they are the rank of Chairman 50. That means they're earning an extra $50,000 a month. Every Friday we get paid weekly, $12,500. Now, what I want you to understand, this takes dedication, commitment, and hard work, and the heart and the mind to help other people. He's helping many earn plenty. Him and his wife right now, they're spearheading a movement, Rich Girls, Rich Guys Trade. And this movement is spanning about 10,000 people deep now all around the planet. So I want you to understand you're in the right place, the right time with the right leadership and the right people who have a vested interest in the mind and the heart to help you. So without any further ado, I want to bring on the gentleman who picked up the phone and gave me the call. And this is why it's important for us to share this information, because if he didn't share this with me, I don't know what I would be doing right now. Probably somewhere getting laid off or, job scared, wondering what's going to happen to my family. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, share this information. So once again, without any further ado, we call him a Hurricane, Mr. Lawrence L.Y. Young. What's up, champ?
What's up, Andre? How you doing?
Hey, brother. If things get any better, I'm starting to worry, brother.
I love it, man. You're looking healthy and prosperous in that video. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, hey, man, I just want to say thank you, first off, for all the kind words you had to say about Tamara and I. And, hearing all the awesome people on this call giving their testimonies just goes to show you that your leadership, you're like a big, strong apple tree, man, that's actually sprouting more apples because you're planting all these seeds and people can eat for the rest of their life off a lot of things that you do. And your leadership is impeccable. You're a world-class gentleman, has world-class integrity. And, when I first started over here, you were one of the first people I thought of, period, to call. And I'm just glad you were open-minded enough to listen and learn. And you just took it and ran with it, man. So thank you for everything you do. And, I ate some off that Bitcoin trade earlier today, too. So I want to thank you for that as well, too. But you guys, I just want to say, hearing Greg and hearing Ramey and, hearing Johnny, all the leaders on the call, the people hitting platinum, 150, platinum 600. I mean, it just goes to show you that, everything for one has a genesis point where you have to start, but that's a thing. You have to understand that it's a starting point, right? You're not going to wake up and, be a chairman leader in 2 weeks or 30 days. Those are anomalies, it takes hard work and takes dedication, takes time, and, I love the fact that you, ladies and gentlemen, are saying those type of things because it's in your heart and it's in your spirit. It's what you want to do. I think now is like really shedding a light, like really putting under a microscope how we take life for granted, and we take life for granted. What I mean by that is this. I was just talking to a friend of mine, not even 15 minutes ago, and where he worked, he made about 240 grand a year. The light is blocking my face. Okay, I'm sorry. Is that better? Is that better? The light? Is the light blocking my face?
It's a little bit, but we can see you. You're good.
Okay. So, let me see. Okay. Is that better?
Yes, now, yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And what he shared with me was, he making about 230, 240 grand a year. And what he shared with me, he said, man, I don't know what I'm going to do because, what's going on. They told us that we can't go back to work for, a minimum of 6 weeks. And, it's like what he did for a living, even though he was good at it, was 100% commission. And, I was talking with him. He was like, man, I'm kind of distraught, man, because I still have mortgage payments. I still got life to live and all of that. And, he was just like, really nervous. And I say that to say this, a lot of us get caught up in the fact that we have really good jobs and fancy titles behind the job, and we think everything is always going to be great. Well, just like how we learn to trade and we learn how markets pull back, and you got a lot of news that infects your trades. I mean, your job is the exact same way, because right when you think you're comfortable, I always say, when you only got two choices when you work for someone else: if they change the way they pay you, or if they change the way they pay your benefits. You only got two choices: to stay or to leave. You have no power. You have absolute no power in the dynamic. So that's why it's so important when someone calls you and they talk to you about an opportunity like this, or even if this is not for you, just have an open mind and listening to other opportunities. And what you do is you work your job because you have to. I call it a necessary interruption between weekends. You need it to live, okay? But you start your journey doing something part-time and put that energy into building that. So as you work and you build your business part-time, those efforts compound over time. And now you have the choice where your income part-time is now either exceeded or is meeting your full-time income. And now you have the choice. And what I used to do, I made a great living when I worked the same place for 20 years, but I knew if I didn't make any changes, then nothing would change. And I actually did the exact same thing that gentleman I was telling you about did. And, I would be in the same boat. But for me, I use this extra income to pay off debts, to pay off credit cards, to pay off cars, to pay off homes. Like literally for the past 10 years, I've been totally debt free. I have no home, no house note. All my cars are paid for. I literally can live off $2 or $3 grand a month, right? So, and that'd be living great. But it's because I prepared. So when people bring opportunities like this to you, don't say, I'm going to just try it, because usually when someone says, I'm just going to try it, I'm going to give it a try, the word try means an excuse before an attempt is made. What you need to do is you need to say, I'm going to do this. And just like the young lady said, who just said Platinum 600, she's like, I'm going to be a chairman. She didn't say, I'm going to try to do it. She's, I'm going to be a chairman. And that's incredible to have that type of mindset that I'm going to do this. And when you make your mind up for something, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how life, throws body punches and stomach punches and, knock you out. I mean, as long as you can keep on getting up, just keep on pressing forward in your business, because every now and then, ladies and gentlemen, you got peaks and valleys in anything you do. But it's just like, this old saying that ships are built for rough seas, right? And you have to understand that you're a battleship, right? You're going to war against a lot of things, a lot of elements. You're going to war against people. You're going to war against jobs. You're going to war against the economy. You're going to war against benefits. You're going to war against so many things, but you have to be battleship ready to tackle these rough seas. It's going to come at you either way. And that's one thing that I love about leadership. What you're going to learn, the skills, the trading, all that, that's all fine and dandy. But what you're going to love most is the leadership that you will get, because the person that you will become from the leaders, like Gilo, who are just standing tall, being a beacon of hope for a lot of people, and Greg White helping people, just helping them learn and sharpen the axe. Ladies and gentlemen, that stuff makes you just a better person in your life, period. So we're basically a self-improvement course with a compensation plan that's attached to it. And Candace, when she was talking, she was really in conviction in her voice, like, I'm going to do this, and even though it's new to some people, and some people walk in with fear and doubt, and like, I don't know if I could do this. What you need to do is you need to have and sometimes it's going to take a while if you develop this mindset, but you have the mindset that somebody's holding your head up underwater. You need to come up for air. That's the type of energy that you need towards going to build your business. One thing I don't like is when you ask a person, well, hey, did you get on a call last night? Or how many people you talked to yesterday? Did you jump in the charts yesterday? And they say, man, I worked a long day, man, I was tired. And my thing is this: work your job because you have to, but don't you dare. It's offensive not only to yourself, but to your family, to go give somebody 3,000% of your energy for their dream instead of yours. And then when it comes to your business, you want to play around. I'm tired. I'd rather watch TV. No, you need to 10x the activity that you're putting at the job. You need to put that towards your own thing. You need to have more pride in what you do for yourself and your business than you do with whatever it is you do for a living right now. Because what you're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, the corporate ladder is 9 times out of 10 leaned up against the wrong building. What's happening right now, people 401ks, I got 10 phone calls this week. People talking about they lost 40% of their 401k, their retirement. You know, but guess what? We have the solution, the skills, you know. And again, I'm not the wolf of Wall Street. And as a chairman 50 and, Tamara holds a chairman 10 position, we do pretty good. But, just this week, I don't know if you guys can see this, but just this week, I don't know if you guys can see that. But just this week alone, it's up 9,500 already. That made for the week.
Boom.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
We can see it.
Okay, that's 9,500 I made just for the week. Now, think about how your life can be when you can walk around your house with a t-shirt, shorts, and wake up when you're tired of sleep. Like literally last night, I didn't even go to sleep. Like I didn't go to sleep at all last night. I was up in the market, studying, jumping on the sessions with the traders, trainers, listening, learning, sharpening X. And it feels great to be in a position you can walk up and, wake up and know that you made more than what, some people got to work 2-3 months of hard work to get. And you was able to do this in a week just by being able to learn a few skill sets. And trust me, I'm not the wolf of Wall Street by any means. I have some great days. I have some bad days too, but the greater days are better, right? And the thing is, I amassed the skills, but it took time. And I was one of those people who says, I don't know if I could do it. But I knew the worst that could happen is if it didn't work, I can end up doing what I'm already doing. Like the guys I used to work with, Andre, they say, well, man, you putting all this work in, and what's going to happen if it doesn't work? I said, the worst that can happen is I come back and I'm just looking at you. I mean, that's the worst that can happen. But, there's nothing greater than being able to walk into a place you've been working at 20 years and people thought you had it going on money-wise and tell them you don't need their services anymore. There's nothing more gratifying than that because, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you can always find work. But I'd rather spend my time in something that there's no proverbial ceiling on the money I can make. Like I talk to people and they say, man, if I just go get me a job, man, just give me 50 grand a year. It's like, dude, all year, that's all you worth is 50,000? Like, literally ask yourself, are you only worth 50,000 or 70,000 or 30,000 for the entire year? No, I'd rather be involved with something there's no glass ceiling on the money I can earn and I can write my own ticket. See, that's where you want to spend your energy, where the possibilities are there, right there, right? Because it's an old saying I learned from a mentor of mine a long time ago. It's either one is known hells or unknown heavens. Known hells is going through being, broke, living check to check, wonder where the next, how food's gonna get on the table, not being able to vacation, not be able to drive what you want, not being able to live in the type of home you want. Those are known hells, because the reason why I say that is because it's hell because you live in it, right? See, I like door number 2, the unknown. And the unknown means it's something new and strange when it first starts, but it could be. It could be what I've dropped down on my knees and prayed for my entire life. And, again, I just, I can ramble on and on about, seeing what's happening in the world right now. And ask yourself, this is a really serious question, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourself, like right now, if you're 20, 30, 40 years old, ask yourself, if you were having a conversation with the 80-year-old you, what would you say to yourself? Would you say, man, I remember back in the day, when I was on the webinar, these guys talking about trading, creating generational wealth, and, it's not going to be easy. What would the 80-year-old person say to you? Like, look, man, turn the TV off. The 80-year-old person is telling you, man, turn the TV off, man. Maybe not go to the club this weekend. Or maybe not buy those, $600 pair of Gucci shoes. Or maybe get the Honda Accord instead of buying the BMW right now. Sacrifice right now to learn so you can live an abundant life for the rest of your life. So ask yourself, as a good barometer, what would the 80-year-old you say to you right now in the present? Because, I tell you, I look at some of the mistakes I've made. I've blown a lot of money in my life, right? I'm sure we all have. Like the other day, I'm up in my closet, and I got 2 full closets, man. Nothing but custom suits, right? Half of them I can't even fit anymore, man, because I picked up weight, right? I calculated, I'm like, man, that's like $40,000 worth of suits. You know, over the years I've spent, sure, they brought me joy and I love being dapper, you know, but it's like, man, do I really need that? You know, so yeah, life happens and you have to learn from lessons. But the biggest thing is learning and progressing and getting better. So, you know, I love the wealth conversations that we have. I love the leadership. I love seeing people transform. I love seeing people step out their comfort zone. And I've seen some of the people on this team who just exemplify that. It's really just a great feeling to know that we're making a difference. So let's make 2020 the most epic year of your life. Right now, we have time to jump on as many Zoom calls as we can. You know, we know a lot of this quarantine stuff is going on, but guess what? People may not even know this, but just in the last three weeks or a month, they've put in over 6,000 new customers in the company. So they're talking about the company may double over the next month or so, and people are doing Zoom meetings. So, you know, don't be one of those people that say, hey, I got to drive across town to meet with this one guy at Starbucks. No, jump on Zoom. Look at CM Profits. It's all right there. I want you to work smarter instead of harder and follow the freaking system. It's simple, it's easy, and it's duplicatable. So, Andre, I'll turn the call back over to you. Thanks so much for all the great things you had to say about me. And I really appreciate your partnership and everything you do as far as putting together a real simple, idiot-proof system that we all can rock with. So I turn the call back over to you, and I see you guys at the top, man. Hope you guys got some good gold nuggets.
Big Chief, brother, we appreciate you. We love you, man. Thank you for all the leadership and the personal development, words of wisdom. I hope everyone had pen and paper, taking down copious notes. If not, this call is recorded. I just want to thank you for all the leadership, you and Tamara, the wife. And I know and we believe this is just the beginning. We got great and big things to do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want you to understand, right? What we do as a team, I'm going to go back on the site and show you this, right? Everything's a system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. I'm going to go back to the homepage of the site. All you have to do is click on events, right? Right here, you're going to see daily live presentation calls, right? Monday through Thursday, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern time. When you click on that, it's going to bring you right here. Follow the directions, read the information. It says click the image. It's going to open up another Zoom call. This means that leaders like Lawrence, myself, Greg, so many of us, Monday through Thursdays, twice a day, we do a live call just like this. It's much shorter, usually about 15 to 20 minutes, going over the basics of what we're doing. So this means, guess what? You don't even have to do the call. We do the calls for you, help people learn about this. Once again, I can't even stress how grateful and thankful I am for this opportunity, for this information, for getting the call from Mr. Lawrence Young, because you know what? It changed everything, where I live, where I drive, even the food I can afford to eat. I want you to think about that. We really have, well, once again, what I believe is the #1 income skill in the world, where a man or woman with no experience, not knowing anything about this, does not matter where you come from, what you look like, your political affiliation, it does not matter. If you went to Yale or you went to jail, if you messed up, if you're doing good, you're doing bad, it does not matter. You can come in, learn this skill set that 99.9% of the people on planet Earth do not even understand. And now you're doing the same thing that Chase Bank is doing, Bank of America, the insurance companies, the billion-dollar hedge funds. We're playing in the same arena. All you have to do, get people on this call. My professional recommendation, tomorrow, whenever you listen to this call, get these people on here, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern time, beginning helping others, help yourself also, and prosper. Click on all these links and learn about our other calls. We're doing this almost every day of the week. Zoom calls, a lot of training. Get into the academy, complete the academy as fast as you can. Get on Go Live TV, over 100 men and women, 7 days a week, multiple languages. Does not matter if you work day shift, night shift, side shift. We're always training. I want you to understand, these markets never sleep. These are global markets, 24 hours a day. The world's money supply, it goes around and around. The key thing is this: we have the right opportunity, the right time, the right leadership. The key thing is this: are you the right person to take advantage of this information? We don't beg anyone. We don't twist any arms. All we're doing is just giving back, doing our part, and sharing the information. Today, I was watching the news. They have retired doctors and nurses, healthcare workers, getting back, coming out of retirement, getting what? To do their part, to give back. That's what we're doing with this information. We have people on this call right now. earning 6 and 7 figures. Once again, past performance, no guarantee of future results. However, it's real and it's happening. And these people are taking the time to get the information and say, you know what? We have another way. If this is not for you, whatever you decide to do it with everything you can. Make sure you're helping yourself and your family. Hey, listen, this call has been awesome. I want to thank Mr. Lawrence Young, my sponsor, Greg G. Money White, Gilo Morgan, Johnny Yo, Remy Martin, Candace, everybody, Raymond, I don't want to leave anybody out, Teddy, Eric, everyone. I want to thank everybody on this team. Ladies and gentlemen, go after your goals and dreams. KJ, I see it right there. This is the time to do it. As always, I'm willing you prosperity in life and in business. Everyone have a great night and prosperity.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.